Hello friends and welcome to Saitama Stacker channel. My name's Dean. Hey, if you're watching this video or any of my videos for the first time, please know I only make them for entertainment, education, and community building around the Saitama token. So if you're considering investing in cryptocurrency, Saitama, or any other project, please do your own research before investing. So Saitama is up here just a little bit over yesterday. Which is nice. It took a little dip yesterday and I was able to do my tutorial video on Ledger Live purchasing Saitama. That's in the feed. If you have Ledger, a Nano X or a Nano S, you can go take a look at that and it can give you a little more confidence in terms of making a purchase or sale. There are other ways to do it, but the way I demonstrated worked fine for me and it got a decent price. Hey, before I jump into the fundamentals, I want to make a quick announcement. Tomorrow morning, 9:30 Mountain Time, so 8:30 Pacific and 11:30 Eastern Time, I'm going to be doing a live stream with Ryan Patrick. And so we'll be talking about Saitama and just our thoughts about the launch of the Saitamask. So come in and join us. It should be great. An hour after that stream ends at 12:30 Mountain Time, so 11:30 Pacific, 2:30 Eastern, I'm going to do my own live stream to make good on the bet that I made with all of you about the number of holders by Christmas. I just took a wild guess and essentially said if we didn't get there, that I would give away the reflections that I'd made up to that point. So that amount of reflections is 2 billion. We'll be doing that tomorrow in that live stream. So come and join me. It should be a lot of fun. I don't do a lot of live streams, but I always enjoy interacting with you guys that way. All right. When we look at what's going on with Saitama fundamentals, we're currently sitting at 308,000 holders. That's an increase of 1,859 over yesterday. Our market cap is down from yesterday, but the market is actually down more. So our ranking jumped up a couple spots to 52 out of all cryptocurrencies. Our current market cap is sitting at 3,201,000,000. Now I made an observation that was kind of interesting as I was putting this together today. If we just go back, today is 1/6. If we just go back 5 days, we were exactly $1 billion less in market cap. So we've gained $1 billion in market cap, almost a 50% increase in the last 5 days over the excitement about Saitamask. Now that is explosive growth, but it's actually growth that could be sustained. In terms of, we talked yesterday in the video about a large scale increase followed by a large scale crash. I'm hoping that we continue to see marginal, modest gains up to the time of the launch, and then we can just continue that. It's a lot easier on the emotions for investors to have healthy gains rather than just this explosive growth followed by most likely lots of profit taking and some selling. But we'll continue to monitor it and see how it goes. Current price of Saitama, 7072 on $33 million of volume. When we consider the volume and the current price, that would give us a burn speedometer or an estimation of how long it would take to burn 1% of the supply of 110 days, about 3.3% per year, with the total burn currently sitting at 56.12%. And in the last 24 hours, we've burned 3.4 trillion tokens. Okay, we're going to round there. 3.4 trillion tokens. So overall, I think things are looking positive, and I'm really looking forward to what's coming. So the countdown clock that's out there would tell us there is 1 day, 15 hours, and 30 minutes till the launch of Saitamask. So that is exciting. What can we do between now and then as a community to help support the Saitamask launch and in general, Saitama as a project? Well, let's go back to this petition that we looked at yesterday. Okay, this Saitama Informer has a petition going currently on change.org. Here he's showing that he's reached 10,000 signatures, which is amazing. The petition is to let Binance know we're ready. We're ready to be listed. We know that the requirement to be listed on Binance is 200,000 holders. We're now at 308,000. So, hey, let's do this. He's talking about a goal of getting to 50,000. I think that's very achievable. I actually went in myself and signed the petition tonight, and the petition is currently sitting at, we'll get a little refresh here. This is showing 14,649. There we go. Things are operating a little bit slow. It might be time to upgrade the computer, folks. I'm starting to have all kinds of, see that? The server's misbehaving. Well, my computer now has hurt feelings because I'm blaming it for the lack of loading. But let's just say 14,650. Okay, so we've got a little ways to go. If you haven't signed it yet, it's pretty pain-free. They will ask you for a donation at the end to continue advertising it, and I just threw the minimum out at a couple of dollars. Gets it out, says to an additional 25 people. So that's cool. Okay, another tweet that I wanted to look at is one that I mentioned yesterday about Russell doing an interview with Nasdaq. Now, I didn't read this very thoroughly, which I'm guilty of frequently, actually, but he's doing a Nasdaq interview today. Then he says, I'll let y'all know when it's scheduled to air. So I've been looking for it all day, waiting for him to tweet that, hey, this thing's going to air today at this time, at 5 o'clock, at 6 o'clock. Well, it was taped today to air in the near future. So, but as part of that, and before I came back and actually reviewed this, I've been trying to find it. And so I went to Nasdaq's website and searched for Saitama and found that there's actually several articles that have been written on there, including 2 in the last few days. This one here in particular, I thought was a good look for us. It's entitled Saitama Holders, Set Your Calendars for January 8th. Man, things are running slow right now. I don't know if this is my internet, but apologies for this not being smooth and seamless, which I don't know if I would ever say that it 100% is. Wow, this is exceptional. All right. So the article is entitled, Dear Saitama Crypto Fans, Mark your calendars for January 8th. This was written on the 3rd by Samuel O'Brien of Investor Place. And so I don't recognize that name as somebody out of the Saitama community. So it's nice to see that we're getting some attention. And he goes through and he talks a little bit about the project. He discusses other community projects and the success they've had, kind of comparing us to that kind of potential. So it's a pretty good article. And I'll go ahead and leave a link to this article in the description of the video. So if anybody wants to go through and read it for yourselves, just click the link or go to nasdaq.com and search for Saitama. Most of the articles are about Saitama token. There is one that's a Saitama Japan article, which is a city in Japan. So, all right, folks, let's go ahead and take a look at what my reflections look like for the last 24 hours, and I will sign off. So yesterday I did do a tutorial on buying Saitama or selling Saitama using the Ledger Live app. And I actually use one of the widgets that's inside the app. You can also just connect Ledger directly to Uniswap, SushiSwap, and trade that way. But the process I thought was pretty simple. If you've already made trades on a Coinbase wallet or anywhere else where you have to go connect to a swap, it works pretty much the same way. The difference being you do have to use your hard token, your key, and approve the transaction. And I like that because the whole purpose is to get some security, and I do feel more secure storing my tokens there for now. All right. What that's done, though, is it caused a wobble in my spreadsheet here where you see I've increased by 47,223 million tokens over yesterday. I did put in another portion of my spreadsheet, the buy, to offset it. But after subtracting that out, I've received 32 million additional Saitama tokens in the last 24 hours. There's my buy right here. So additional purchases and sales. If you want to track your own tokens, The very leading video on my YouTube feed is explaining how this works and offering it for free for anybody who wants it. So you're welcome to go to that video, click the link and download it. I think there's also a link in the description of this video as well. All right, that brings my total since November 21st to 2.6 billion. I will be giving away 2 billion of that in tomorrow's live stream. So come and join us. It should be a great time. Folks, I hope you're having an amazing day. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me, for taking time out of your day to come in, support Saitama, and support the Stacker channels. I wish you the very best. Check back with me soon. We'll watch our Saitama stacks grow together.